Hey everybody, Walker here. Welcome back to another episode of Create Above and Beyond. What did we do? We finished up Chapter 4 and we looked at the finale and realized that there's a ton of work to be done. And we also realized that to increase our chances of that work being successful, we should probably look into making a full-blown ME network. To that end, I've made an extension to the building, and you'll notice a few things different in this area, which is this nice big open space with, oh, look at this, an elevator. And we go up, and it's just the same elevator that we had before, and it comes up into another space, which is going to be our computer area. I don't know is that we're going to need all of this space, so we may repurpose some of it, but the ME network is going to go up here for the most part. This building was made using this corrugated silica steel from more minecarts. It doesn't have a roof yet. We'll fix that later. But, you know, it kind of looks like a more modern, ugly metal building that you would find, you know, driving down the road with corrugated metal. And it kind of is interesting, the progression that we've made. You know, we started with just a wood cabin. We moved into a brick factory. Then we came into a slightly more modern factory with stone, brick kind of deal, but more modern-ish materials. And then finally we're into straight up metal factory building. So, and the progression of it's kind of interesting too, the progression of like glass and lighting. You know, our brick mill building is big picture windows with let in lots of light, and as we progress further the glass gets less and less, whereas the surface space of the rest of the materials gets more and more. And it's kind of, I don't want to say it's social commentary on how modern buildings are designed, because we've kind of regressed back to having some nice big open windows for not lots of natural light. But it is kind of, you know, there's no windows in here. I haven't put any in here, and I kind of don't plan to because I don't need to. But at the same token, there you go. Look at how oppressive and closed in this space feels. Even though it's a larger space, it feels more closed in than the factory. If I come over to the factory space, it feels a lot more open and more inviting because, well, you have more natural materials. But yeah, even though this is a much smaller space, it feels more open because we have all of this views to the exterior. And I wish factory designers would take that into heart a little more, because it's true. The largest space can feel confining, and the smallest space can feel liberating just by the addition of some big windows. So keep that in mind if you're ever like designing a room for yourself. If you do what's called bringing the outside in, you will feel a lot better about the space that you're in. Okay, so what do we need to do? Well, there's a couple of things that I'd like to do before I dive headfirst into the final chapter. First of all, we need to get a computer system set up, an ME system set up. I'd really like to do that right off the bat, but I need to power it. And these Sterling Dynamos, they are definitely working, but they are very quickly becoming overburdened, and I'm running out of charcoal. I'm not running out, but I have finally hit the point where I'm having a net loss on charcoal, okay? So I'm actually running out of charcoal, and I think I can solve this. Over time, that chest will be just empty. I think I can solve this in a few different ways. Way number one, I can reduce my dependency on charcoal by linking all the systems together, but that's going to require me to upgrade the engines. Because right now I have 1, 2, 3 that I remember. One here, one downstairs, one over here, that I can remember running charcoal off of. And I'm sure I have more than that. I do have a Stirling engine in here. It's not hooked up to anything. I'm glad I didn't. I did make a bunch of charcoal and shove it in here to keep this thing rolling, because my bread setup was backing up. And as you can see, it ran out of power and it never repowered itself. So I have plenty of bread now, so I don't have to worry about food for a while. But that'll go away soon. Alright, so what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to leave off over here for now. I have enough charcoal that'll last a while. But I'm going to want to make upgrades for the dynamos, which is what I was looking at here. If I increase the fuel efficiency, actually, why don't we make one of these and just see what it does? I don't need to increase the output here. I do over there, but not here. But this one's powering a lot of different things, so maybe we'll look at that. Just for now, because I'd like to see this bar go back up again. Let's see here. I need 2 lumium plates, which requires the lumium ingots, which requires a fractionating still. Okay, that's why I went to go get glowstone. Yeah, I was trying to remember why I had all this stuff. Alright, so we're just gonna go... Actually, we don't need to do it there. Oopsies. Dang it. Ah! Dang it again. Alright. There. Okay. Because I have right here that I can do. Alright, so fractionating and magma. How do I want to do this? Magma needs to go in here. And it's actually glowstone dust that it's doing. And then I'm going to need to transfer that over to the fractionating. Looks like a squiddy got caught and died. Never did make that squid farm. Never needed it. If this were Thaumcraft, I definitely would need it. This takes forever. Okay, while that's working. So, my thought was, I'll use a magnetic furnace to supply fuel to the computer system. And I thought about it for a second, and that's an okay idea, except I need to pump lava into it. Then I thought about it for a little more, and no, I don't. I do, but I don't need to set up a pump system for this, because I can just use AE2 itself to fuel itself. And I know that sounds like, well, isn't that a perpetual motion machine? Yes, not really. It doesn't break any rules if this works the way it used to. It doesn't break any rules, and it works out fairly well. I basically use what are called import and export buses, which are part of the... Oh yeah, I forgot. I went into the Nether and I did a little bit of farming. Where was I? Yeah, it uses the AE2s or ME Networks import-export buses, along with possibly the fluid drive to... Basically, it just gives us infinite lava. It pushes lava, takes lava in from a tank that we're going to make right now, and exports it into the dynamos and just powers itself infinitely. So I need over here. Oh, good. I do have 8 of them left. But I do need an ender pearl. And I'm gonna need a tank, which of course I don't have any, so that's fine. And then once we get the ME network set up, all of this can just be imported into the network and save us a lot of time. And we do this. Then I need, what do I need again? A fluid tank. Okay, copper casing, copper nuggets. I have 2 casings. I have 2 nuggets. Will XKs work? I don't know, but we're gonna find out, aren't we? No. I think I knew that. Will create better work. Use. There we go. And these normally come in pairs. I'm going to make 2, because I might still use the tank for something else. So I'm going to use 2 instead. I didn't need to do that. Why did I think that? No, okay, I'm dumb. I'm thinking too far ahead. We're going to keep... We can only do 1 right now, because I don't have enough of the mechanisms to do 2 right off the bat. I probably do, or I probably can make them easily enough, but that's okay. We're not in that much of a rush for them. What I really needed was the tank. So we have lava being supplied to just 1 spot right now. Throw you in there, throw you in there. Throw you in there too, I don't know why. Oh wait, you should probably actually go in the chest down at the end of the way. You done? I'm gonna let it just keep going. That's gonna take a while. We should probably put these in here. And I haven't set up the off switch yet, but I think I'm not going to bother. Alright, what I need to know is what is the code for lava. What is this? Is this the... Oh, sweet deals. When did I put that over there? All red. And also, grab all of this. We need destabilized redstone. I forgot that I had those. I don't care about that. And we are probably going to want to put a battery, a flux cell, but AE2 comes with batteries to begin with. I love watching that work. There it goes. That whole setup, I know it's not compact, but I'm super happy with it. It works, and it works well. I need to come down here. I just remembered that I put all of my networking stuff down here, along with a Sterling Dynamo that I'm not going to use. Grab that. Fluix casing, I'm sure I'm going to need. I know I'm going to need that. The question is do I want to partition stuff off or do I care? Alright. First of all, the controller is the heart of the network. And I'm having a rough time remembering exactly how to set this stuff up. I know there's a wiki. I don't want to look at it if I don't have to. Alright. Let's just assume that we're going to put... That's export. Okay, it doesn't matter the way that we're doing it, so I need some red. Do I have any red? No. I have red outside. Ugh, this is such a pain, going all the way back and forth. I should have planned this out a little tiny bit better. I need 1, 2, I need 3. Do I have any red? Red. That'll give me 2. Plus 1 for 3. I should have planned this out just slightly better, but hey, it is what it is. There's that, and there's that. And we say... I don't have anything that I can just... It's okay, we'll do it this way. 1, 2, 3, and it's lava. Alright, give me just a moment. I want to go and look at how a ME network is set up again, because it has been several years since I've done this. So I gotta make sure I am doing it the correct way. So we'll be back in just a second. Okay, it's as complicated as I remember it being. Alright, that's fine. So basically, 1, 2, 3, 4. I only made 4 tall. I don't think we're gonna need a full 7x7 ME controller cube, so I think 1 is fine. But we are gonna move the power from here down, because we're gonna start the heart of the system down here and branch outward from there. This is not well set up for this at all. I should have had much taller ceilings. I was thinking, you know, standard server room. All right, so first of all, we'll put down the dynamos here and here, and we're gonna put the ender tank above it, and we're just gonna hook like that. I'm going to run the energy acceptor there, I'm going to run the energy cell there, and I'm going to run the ME controller there, and I think that will work. Now then, here is the deal. Actually, let's do this. I mean, it's not going to matter because I'm losing one side, but... So here's the deal. If you're not familiar with AE2, Applied Energistics 2, or ME, which stands for Matter Energy, if I remember, ME is the system, AE2 is the mod. This energy acceptor is the only thing that can accept energy in, which is what we're going to supply through here. The energy cell should be able to store energy to be used, so any excess energy that comes in, and the controller, this here is the heart and brain of the whole system. Anything that we do needs an ME controller. Well, we don't need the ME controller, but it's if we want to pass items around, it's complicated. Basically, if we want to do a lot of stuff on one network, we need a controller. This is a brain. Every side outputs 8 channels when using a standard cable, or 32 channels when using a dense cable. We have standard cables right now, so we have 8 channels that we can go along. What is a channel? Well, it basically means, so if I go to Applied Energistics, if I have an export bus, which is somewhere in this mess. Here, but what if I have an import bus, one import, that's will take up one channel. So if I have 5 imports to import, let's say, 5 different chests of items, that's 5 channels that it gets used up. I can have 8 onto one side, so that's 16. That's 24, and so on. So basically, I'm using one side on the energy acceptor, but in reality, what I should do is run some flux cabling out and put the controller there because this bus will now accept. And I believe this is still 8. I don't think the acceptor counts as 1. I'm going to actually move that there because I'm not 100% confident that's how that works. Now I can also set this up in a cube of 7x7 having like a ton of different sides. So, you know, we can expand this, but for now this is not going to look pretty. So we'll just... And she's on. And she's not doing anything because we don't have anything for her to do. What I would like to do is start off by making 2 export buses and 1 import buses, but they have to be special ones. They have to be lava. They have to be fluid import-export buses. So what I need to do is say fluid... and take a look and see. All right, there's the fluid storage, fluid import, fluid export. So I need these guys. And of course it takes a lot of lead and a lot of annihilation. So that one requires an annihilation and that one should require the other one, the formation. So I need 2 formation and 1 annihilation core. And what I probably will do is also add a terminal, which is going to take 1. But that'll let me take a look at how much fluid is quote-unquote in our system, and it should technically be infinite, but we'll see. What I'm going to do is I'm going to set up the exports on these guys and the import on this guy and hook it into the cube, and that'll be that. And I need to move the system down 1 because it's too many to do that. And I can go like this, and like that, and like that, and that'll be that. And this I don't need, and I think I can... Alright, this isn't going to work on that. So AE2 has a wrench of its own, at least it used to. Yeah, right there. That we'll have to grab to use to do different things that we want. I don't know that I can actually sever the connection here. I think I have to put like a covered cable if I don't want it hooking into certain things, but that's fine. So that's that. Now you notice that's already run out of fuel and that's still going. That's because we still have energy stored in the cell, which I don't know how much because, well, it doesn't tell me if I just look at it. I do believe I need a reader of some kind to do that. I'm gonna have to look and see. I don't see anything that's useful. Okay, let's go ahead and work on the next bit, which is making the annihilation core. So there's a reason I brought this destabilized redstone, and that's because I need to make these guys. In fact, I need to make these guys. So for the... Let me see here. Where's just show me an import. All I care about is these, and they are here. All right. I need 2 formations and 1 annihilation, so I need 1 calculation processor and 2 logic processors. So I need 2 logic presses with logic circuits and 1... Oh, you know what? Okay, I don't need to go and find them as long as I get... Oh, but I do, because I need... Oh, shoot. We might be going on a journey. We might actually have to go on a journey before we do anything, because we need some more press material to make the... So we have... What do we have? We had 1. Or did we use it up already? Where did we put that? This is going to be a problem. I need to be able to have those right handy and not lose them like an idiot. Let's go check one more spot before we give up and just go and find some more. what we're gonna have to do is... I went too far. Go and... I can't believe it. I must have used it to make scrap, but then I would have made... Where would I have put that? Maybe downstairs? If I don't find it downstairs, I'm done. I'm just gonna go get some more, because it'll be easier to do. Yeah, we'll just go get some more. Alright, well, that's a little disappointing for myself, because I should have known better, but it looks like I may have placed it somewhere that I have no memory of where it is. So, we need some of that lovely scrap material, which is the circuit scrap. Which actually is just the presses. So if we can find the presses, we're good. But if we can't find one that we need, then we'll have to make another one. Now, I know I had another one. I just don't know where it is. Alrighty. Alright, so let's take a look at our map. So we've already pretty much decimated this meteorite. But beyond that, we've already taken the press from it. So there's one down over here that we can get to, and there's one close by it that we can get to. So there's two near close enough that we can run to them. And then there's one way over here, which is a little further away. And there's one underwater up here. So, oh, and there's another one underwater over here. Is there any underwater nearby us? I don't see anything. Not really. We kind of picked a bad spot for meteorites, didn't we? There's one up here. There's one up there. Nope. Okay. So we have plenty of food. No, I guess it's not quite night yet. Okay. I think if we just run, it's probably going to be faster, but who knows? You know what would have been good? If I drank some builder's tea first. It would, I believe it gives me an extra bit of haste. We have to go all the way over here to get these presses. So I want to do this first because that will ensure that I have plenty of power. If I don't have plenty of power, we're going to run into issues. And those issues will be if I store everything in the ME network and then I run out of power, then I can't access the stuff in the ME network. And I want to store everything in the ME network because it's a lot easier to deal with. Plus, I can make a wireless relay and have access to it pretty much anywhere in the base as long as I put enough relays. Wireless access point. And then have enough relays to have it anywhere in the base. I don't necessarily need to extend it all the way. Alright, that's the tower, which means... Hutta. If that's the tower, then the meteorite should be right over here. And remember that'll get us 2, and we only need 3, so... Because we can scrap it and turn it into 2. So... What we'll want to do... Okay, I just keep going straight. Hi, how you? Yeah, I know. It's fine. Wonder how far they'll follow me. It's getting nighttime, so... I think they stopped following me. Yeah, I need 2 of the presses to make all 3. That's a flamingo. And here's our first boy. Let's go ahead and make some material so I'm not trying to dig from the bottom up. Like that. Okay, now we can just dig in and find. There's the chest. Oh. Well, what do you know? How about that? That's like everything that I need. I don't need anything else at this point. I'm good. Because I already have the silicone one, so I can just trash that one and make that into the one I don't have. Woof. Holy crap, there was a lot of creepers there. Woof. That was scary. Good thing I was running. I don't know why there's bird food down there, but, well, bird meat, but whatever. Alrighty, should I kill one of these guys on my way by? Like, drive-by killing? Yeah! Take that. Try and attack me, why are you... That's fine. We might actually come back and just murderate all of them, just for fun of it. Skelly. We just gotta get back up and over. Without dying. Back to the home base without dying. It's gonna be difficult to do because there's scary stuff all over. We should have waited until night so we could sleep and come back during the day. Oh, I hear you, Speeder. I hear you. I don't remember it taking this long to get across here, though. Like, am I too far north, maybe? I thought we went across the snow taiga fairly quickly. I must be too far north. I'm a little too far. I'm not really. Actually, pretty good where I'm at right now. Alrighty, let's see here. Up. And we swim across. Hey, it's a zombie. Running, running, running. So we're going to scrap the silicon press because we don't need it. We already have a silicon press. And we're going to turn it into... I know I saw logic and I know I saw a calculation, so we don't need that, but I think I saw logic too. It's a bird. Before we do anything, let's sleep it off. And now, let's take a look and see what we got. Okay, so that one we can scrap. We have a logic and a calculator, so we just need the engineering. Alright, so how do we scrap you again? We have to surround you with Invar. And we can make the engineering. The other thing that we need to do is we need to have a steady source of destabilized redstone, which means that we're going to have to... The hell just hit me? Interesting. Something just hit me. And boop, bloop, bloop, bloop. Silicone circuit scrap. Okay, and then we throw that in there, and I need an engineering. And that's actually it. Now, I could get this... Wait. Oh, there's no... Okay, what else can I use circuit scrap for? Oh. Well, that's a shame. I guess I have an extra for when I forget where I put one of these, right? Alright. So for right now, what I need is, what is it? I need Annihilation Core, so let me see, where are they? I need 1 calc. Oh, you know what? I don't need, okay, I get 4 of each, so I just need 1 of each. 1 calc and 1 logic. Alright, knowing that, 1 calc, 1 logic. Calc is copper. Will it even let me? Yeah, it won't even let me pour if it's not. And then I need gold. Okay. Task complete, it says. I completed that task quite a while ago, thank you very much. The thing is to melt diamond, I need blazing blood, and I really don't feel like doing that here. I'm gonna have to set up a magma crucible to do that. There. Okay, let's put you back. I don't need an engineering just quite yet. Let's store the cobble. Do I have room for skystone anywhere? Not really. Woodpecker egg I can get rid of. Alright, so now I need to take these guys and I need to run some destabilized redstone through them. And that'll get me the presses. What I'm going to do... Wait a minute. What did I need to do those? Use. Okay, I put that onto a printed silicon. Alright, that's fine. And then I squirt it with some destabilized redstone and then I press it. That's right. I had a whole, like, conniption about this because of how annoying this was going to end up being. In a pump. I have some destabilized there. I need like a depot. Do I have a depot anywhere? Do I have one depot? That's all I want. One singular depot. Well, two's works too. Okay, so we're gonna fudge this for right now, but what I'm gonna need to do is set up a whole nother destabilized redstone production setup. So that's gonna be a pain. I need... Guess it doesn't really matter where I put this. Okay, put you there. Put you there. Pipe. How am I gonna do this? That's gonna... Yeah, I can't do that. I need more space. I need more space to do something stupid like this. Tell you what, we're gonna go... Because I also got... shoot. Whoa, hi. I didn't notice... Whoa, there's a lot of them over there, too. There's a lot of them over there. Holy crap. Guess that'll give me a chance to stop and think for a second. Get him off the map. Wait a few seconds. Turn around, come back. All right, one is still there. How about the rest of them? The rest of them are gone. All right, one I can handle. I'll just lead him into the tree farm, and that'll kill him. And then I won't have the debuff, and my village won't be. Not that I don't know the extent of my village, that's the problem. All right. I need to get this done. I can get rid of the piston. I need the shafts. I can get rid of the iron, the glass. The brass sheets. All right. Bring a shaft out from here, just like that. And put a cogwheel there. And put the pump there. Okay, we can handle that. That's going to pump in, and we're going to dump it into this spout. This spout, which is going to go right there, and we're just going to put that in there. That takes care of that problem. Now then, I need to print these with some silicone. So, luckily, there is a, setup over here that I can do that with. All right. Fluid pipe and that depot can go, and that one can go in there. And you know what? Get rid of that, because that's something we wanted to do, but is taking forever. Because we can't generate enough power to do it. Alright, so I need... How many... Yeah, I don't really have very many, do I? I need to speed that up. Alright. To start with, pop that off, and take those, and what I need is... Oh. I need to reverse this process. So I need you. Oh, why did you... Where did it go? Yeah, no kidding. Oh my god, why? Please. Thank you. And then I need, just one of those. Thank you. And then you. And just one of those. Thank you. And then thank you. Okay, now I have to check to see if our hand is still going to supply to all three. Yes, it is. And then we can go like this. All right. And then you have the two items that we need there. Holy moly, what a pain in the butt. I definitely need to set up a assembly line just for these. But my silicone presses are not going very fast. And I think I'm not making a lot of them because I'm having power issues. And then we can press them very slowly. But that makes that, and then the next one, and that makes that. Okay, so next up, I need some ME controllers to make Annihilation Core. Okay, so ME controller. I need Flux casing with calculation mechanism. I have one. I don't know that I have another one, though. Oh, hey, he's gone. I didn't even notice he disappeared. Oh, I had an ender casing. That's good. I need... One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. That'll make me 2. And then the recipe for Flux casing is just black stone and a lead plate, which I can make right over here. So I need a lead plate, and I have black stone. I know I lamented about the black stone. I have a lot of it scattered all over the place. I just really feel like I shouldn't have to have an excess of it. Especially if this is supposed to be fully automated, I shouldn't be having to buy it, you know? But that's it. I mean, that is what it is. Now, maybe I'm crazy. Maybe there is a way to make blackstone that I don't know about. I guess I could look it up, but I think not. Alrighty. So now I can go and I have formation core. Whoa, wait a second. Oh, it just, okay. And annihilation cores. Perfect. Okay, next step. We might actually have this circuit set up for us without having to do too much. I want to make a fluid import and 2 fluid exports. So if I go fluid and I look and I see I have a fluid import bus and a fluid export bus. So I need green dye, a lot of lead. Okay. Let's head this off right now and buy some lead. And make a bunch of lead plates. Right from the get-go. And I don't remember how much I get for how much, but 8 for... Ugh. That'll make me 8 different things. I guess that's okay for now. We're going to go ahead and make these already. We'll go and process the cactus. So it looks like we might want to semi-automate the cactus farm too, because we're going to need a lot of green dye. But that's actually not that hard to do. Eight, yeah, that should be enough. Okay, I have to cook it, right? Yep, cook it into green dye. Luckily, that's pretty straightforward. How are you doing? You're still going. You're cooking. Alright, and then we need some pistons, sticky pistons. So for the import, it's a sticky piston. For the export, it's a standard piston. So I need at least 3 of those guys. So it's going to be 12. 9. And I need 3 iron ingots, which I threw upstairs. One, two, three. And I'm going to need a slime ball, and I don't really have very many left. But I do have ender slime balls, so that should work just fine. And grab the plates. Okay, so let's get to work. First, I need 3 pistons. One of those I need as a sticky piston. I want 1 export, and I want 1 import and 2 exports. Whew. I would also really like to make a fluid terminal, but that's going to require another logic processor, and I don't really have the gumption to make one right now. Let's try and set this up and get it working. No promises this is going to work. It used to work back in like 1.7. That tells you how long it's been since I've played with this mod. Alright, so we have the export buses facing like that. And we need to export lava. Okay. Alright, that's powering that. And then we need the import like that. And I don't remember which way is which. And we import lava. And it's not working. And it's still not working. Why is it still not working? What am I missing? I'm missing something important. I can't remember what. Do I actually need to store it first? I'm missing something important here. Maybe I do need a terminal. Okay, that's a lot of work that we're not going to get done today. All right, I obviously need to research again and see what I'm doing wrong, because I'm sure I'm doing something stupid. Is it a storage bus? No. No, it's definitely import-export buses. I did make fluid. Yeah, of course I did. Are they not getting powered? Aren't they supposed to light up when they're good? Nope, they're lit up. I wonder if... Oh, you know what I wonder. I have to test. I bet I have to go in through behind. Let me get rid of you. It would be nice if you, faced that. There we go. Put you there. And then... No, it's still not doing anything. Still not doing anything. I wonder... Output rate bottom of... Output rate throttles based on local feedback. Fluids dissipate into nothingness. Generate using extremely hot fluids. Lava. Do you need an import bus? I don't think so. Let me see here at thermal. I don't believe so. I believe the dynamos only use these two, and they can't use anything else. So everything else is for a machine. Fluid. But yeah, that's not it. All right, so I'm going to have to figure this out because I obviously don't remember. I thought that would work because we have the controller doing the thing it needs to do, but I think maybe not. All right, I will have to take a look and see what's going on. But we're going to end that one there. Next episode, what we're going to do is we're going to set up down here another destabilized redstone production setup, and also 3 runs for running the silicon presses. The other thing we need to do is figure out how to speed up the silicone pressing itself, which it looks like it might be a case of what's actually, let's take a look. Okay, this needs to speed up, definitely. That everything else is off kilter. We have plenty of silicone compound, and this one needs to speed up. And that one actually is having issues because, for whatever reason, 2 can't handle it when 1 can handle all of that. So I'm not quite sure what's going on with that. Because I only have this hooked into this one. So I think what it will have to do is either upgrade this or upgrade, I don't know what. Oh, it's also hooked into the, okay, it has the energetic infuser as well. 1, 2, 3. But then again, this one over here, look at all the machines this one's running, and it's still able to output enough. But then again, it isn't, I guess it isn't really fair because these use different RF values for, yeah. And I bet that energetic infuser probably takes a good chunk of juice. Oh, look at that. It doesn't tell us how much that uses. How nice of it. And this probably uses a good, yeah, 20 RF per tick. So that's using half of what this thing can output to begin with. No, it's using all of it. No, half of it. And then the induction smelter is using the other half, and then it also has to deal with the energetic infuser as well. So either we add another dynamo, which we certainly can do, or we upgrade it. I think that's what we'll do next time. We'll start upgrading all of our power systems. I mean, in the meantime, I'll try and figure out what I'm doing wrong with this very simple ME network. Should work. Import lava, export to the thing. I think I'm missing a fundamental issue somewhere, but we'll figure it out. That's all the time we have for today. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, like down below. Comments down below. And this is Walker saying stay safe and check you next time.